Some words don't need to be screamed to break a heart. Some are whispered in the quiet of a bedroom and still echo forever. I told him, "You're my second choice, but you try hard." And just like that, he stopped trying and left quietly, like I hadn't just shattered him with a smile. Marissa, I'm 29. And before you judge me, just listen. Because I didn't say it to be cruel. I said it like it was a compliment, like he should be grateful that I gave him a chance at all. And maybe that's the problem. Maybe I got too used to thinking people should be thankful just to be in my orbit. I met Adam 6 months after my engagement with Derek fell apart. Derek was the one everyone thought I'd marry. Tall, charming, successful. He had this magnetic pull that made people lean in when he spoke, but he also had secrets. And I found them in a folder buried deep in his laptop. Photos, messages, a whole second life. He didn't even deny it. He just said, "You always knew I wasn't built for one woman." Took months for me to crawl out of that hole. And that's when Adam showed up. Adam was the opposite of Derek in every possible way. Soft-spoken, reliable, steady. He remembered how I took my coffee after our second date. He carried an extra phone charger in case mine died. He asked about my day and actually listened to the answer. He made me feel safe but not excited. And maybe that's where it all began. I didn't light up when his name popped up on my phone. I didn't get butterflies when he kissed me, but I told myself that was good. That love didn't have to feel like a fire. Maybe a warm blanket was enough. He told me he loved me after 2 months. I didn't say it back, not because I didn't care, but because I wasn't sure if I cared enough. Still, I let it grow. Because everything he did was right. He was consistent, patient, generous. And deep down I believed that eventually the feelings would catch up. That I'd wake up one day and see him the way he saw me. That day never came. But the guilt did. It sat in the back of my throat every time he said, "You're the best thing that ever happened to me." Every time he made plans for our future. Every time he looked at me like I was everything. And I couldn't look back the same way. We were lying in bed one night. He had just spent the entire weekend helping me repaint my apartment. Didn't even complain when the color I picked turned out terrible and we had to redo the whole wall. He was laughing, tired, covered in paint. And then he looked at me and said, "I'd do this forever if it means waking up next to you every morning." I looked at him, really looked, and instead of matching his love, I gave him the truth. Soft like it might not hurt if I said it gently enough. "You know you're not my first choice, right?" said. He blinked. "What do you mean?" Fumbled. "You're my second choice, but you try really hard, and that matters." There was a long pause. Too long. And I tried to fill it. "That's a compliment, Adam. Most people don't even try. You do. That's why we work." He didn't say anything. He just nodded once, then rolled over and turned off the light. He left the next morning. Didn't argue, didn't yell, just packed a small bag, took his laptop and said, "I think I need some space to think." And I let him go because I assumed he'd be back. He always came back. But this time he didn't. Days passed, then a week. I texted once, no reply. Then I called, went straight to voicemail. I started to panic, started to realize that maybe the man I thought would always try finally stopped. And that's when it hit me. You can't expect someone to stay in a place where they're never truly wanted. No matter how patient they are, no matter how kind, even the softest hearts have a limit. A friend told me she saw him at a coffee shop downtown. He looked different. More confident. Lighter. He was with someone. A woman who laughed easily and leaned close when he spoke. I asked if he looked happy. She said, "No, he looked free." And that's when I knew he wasn't coming back. Because for once, he was choosing himself. You see, love isn't about effort alone. It's not about proving your worth to someone who never saw it in the first place. It's about being chosen fully, with no hesitation, no comparisons, no second-choice disclaimers wrapped in forced gratitude. Adam gave me all of that, and I gave him doubt dressed up as honesty. I thought being honest made me noble. But sometimes, honesty is just cruelty in a prettier dress. And now I sit alone in this apartment, the paint on the walls still peeling where he helped me fix it. I miss the way he used to say good morning like it mattered. I miss being someone's first choice, even if I didn't deserve it.